so good to see you. This video is for anyone under 59 and a half who is considering a Roth conversion. We're going to tell you how to do it while avoiding a really big penalty. So if you are under 59 and a half, Roth conversions can still be a very powerful tax strategy, but only if you handle that tax bill correctly. If not, you could trigger a 10% penalty. So Zach, why is paying the conversion taxes outside after-tax money so important for investors under 59 and a half?
Yeah, so if you are planning on doing a conversion under 59 and a half, you can't take a money out of a retirement account without penalty. Of course, there are special exceptions there, but when doing a Roth conversion, we are converting money from that pre-tax bucket into a Roth bucket. But if we are withholding taxes from that IRA or 401k to do so, in the IRS eyes, that is treated as an early withdrawal, which that will then count as taxable income to you and treated as that early distribution, which can lead to an added penalty.
Right. So why do you think that rule catches so many people off guard?
Yeah, I think it catches so many people off guard because they're saying that, oh, well, I'm taking money out to pay for a federal or even a state tax bill. Why am I getting that additional penalty? Once again, the IRS is looking at the amount moved into the Roth as a conversion. Anything outside of that, even if it's going to the IRS, they're going to treat that as an early withdrawal and hit you with that 10% additional penalty on top of your tax bracket that you're currently in.
So then, Zach, how do you help younger clients who come into your office determine if a Roth conversion makes sense for them?
Yeah, absolutely. This is kind of a common discussion that we have with our clients here at Young Wealth Management, especially the ones under 59 and a half. So a few questions that we kind of gather from them and be able to navigate if it's suitable for them. First is cash. If they have excess cash in the bank, that might make sense. Let's start getting some of that pre-tax money that they accumulated all those years into that Roth bucket. Paying the taxes from the bank will allow us to not only get the full conversion over to that Roth, but not get us hit with that 10% penalty since we're not withholding anything there. The next is if you want that meaningful tax-free advantage over many years. If you're looking at it and your pre-tax bucket is just ballooning pre-59 and a half, we might want to start shifting some into Roth. That way we're doing long-term planning, whether it's RMDs or whatever it may be, legacy planning.
And one other consideration, Zach, that you had mentioned offline is whether the client believes that they'll be in a higher tax bracket in retirement.
Correct. Yeah. So if you are in a low tax bracket now, that is probably the best time to take advantage of doing some Roth conversions, especially if we're looking at retirement and you're going to be in a higher tax bracket than you currently are now. Historically, we're in a low tax bracket setting. So this is why it is becoming a fairly popular option to Roth convert now.
Yeah, Zach, you took the words right out of my mouth. I feel like everybody is talking about Roth conversions right now. One reason, of course, as you just mentioned, we're living in a historically low tax rate. Why else do you think Roth conversions are increasingly popular?
Yeah, like you said, historically low tax brackets. The other piece of that pie, I would say, is the U.S. national debt. Two things would have to happen to bring that debt down. I think we're at 38 trillion. We either have to increase taxes or decrease government spending. I think we've historically seen that the decrease in government spending doesn't really pan out. So they'll most likely have to raise taxes in the future to counteract that. So that is just kind of the main reason on why Roth conversions has become such a popular topic nowadays.
Right. No, it really is interesting to talk this through with you, Zach. Again, I think a lot of people want to at least determine if a Roth conversion makes sense for them. And especially if you're under 59 and a half, the longer you have for that money to grow tax-free, the more powerful it becomes. But it's going to come down to your own unique situation. So Zach, if somebody would like to sit down with you, crunch the numbers, determine if a conversion makes sense for them, what's the best way to reach you?
Absolutely. You can reach us by phone at 614-430-8383 or visit our website at www.young-wm.com. Be able to fill out a little form on there and we can get in touch.
Great. Zach, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.